Hello, welcome back to Froggy Ray Creations, or welcome to Froggy Ray Creations. I'm Andy. This is Bob, Snapper Bob and Little Baby Bob, the Bob Squad. Anyway, enough about them. They're my supervisors. So I have my composition notebook that Aaron from Coop's Place Crafts made this for me, this cover. And I use it, I decided that the notebook she sent me I was going to use for my channel, like keeping track of like giveaways that I'm hosting or challenges that I'm hosting, so I can keep track of like the entrance and then kind of look back later on it and see, you know, like where it started and then where it kind of like keeping track of the progress of it. So I'll share a little bit of stuff with it. I have obviously my entrance, and then these are stuff that I've like when I get an inch, or like when I participate in something, I put it on a note card and then I keep it all together because some have deadlines, some don't. And when I have them completed, you know, just that kind of different stuff. But I wanted a way to like keep track of kind of like what I've done on my channel and have a nice little way to store it. But anyways, I just love this so much. And it has my, I covered it up, but it has my name inside. Anyways, Erin makes these and she has an Etsy, so I'll list her stuff down in the comments. But I wanted to show too just some of the ways that I like organize my projects, because my brain is very much not organized. It's chaotic in there. And so I have this daily planner. I got it from a FabFitFun. I might not be saying that correctly, but anyway, my husband got me that one year for Christmas, like a whole year subscription for it, and this happened to be one of the things that came inside of it. So I wanted to show, because I was going to show my secrets. Not allowed to see those, but this is where I keep like ideas. You know, I'll plan, like I'll put like, you know, this is the video that I want to do when I started the idea, and then I don't use any of this as intended. It's complete. Andy doesn't use anything as intended. If you've been watching my videos, you'll see. So I pretty much like, this is kind of where I'll list, you know, like what I might need. And then here's where I'll list like when it was recorded, uploaded, published, or sent. You know, sometimes I use this for if I'm shipping something to someone or whatever. And, you know, what other priorities, what things I'm trying like to meet, you know, like for the Valentine swap, it was like you had to have an ATC, you had to have pocket letter, you know, just all the different things that are a priority. So I guess that does get used as intended. And then, yeah, once I'm finished, I mark it off in my own little completed way. But that's from here back. Those are all like ideas for what I want to do on the channel, or what some of them I've already done, but I've been planning this for a really long time. I used to be on a YouTube channel with a friend of mine, and we did front-facing live videos every week, and I kind of got like, I don't know, I didn't know if I wanted to do YouTube again. So it was really difficult to make that decision, but I'm so glad I did, because I love this community. It's been super helpful for me. But anyway, enough of that. Although it is Wednesday, it could be Weepy Wednesday. So that's how I use my thing. I can't find any more of these. I did get a couple off of eBay at one point, but now they're like astronomically priced. It is by a company, the Steel Mill something and company, but they don't make it anymore. So or at least I haven't found it. If anyone knows where to get these or has them, I want them. A lot. Okay, anyways, so that's a great book, and it comes in really handy, especially for like the layout, all of it, for the writing down your ideas. I know a lot of us YouTubers, content creators in general, probably have a book of similar style type, you know, whatever, where we just jam pack our ideas in there. I carry around a pen and paper with me anywhere I go, and now more so I have my little gifts that people have sent me from the different entries, or just Happy Mail, the little mini composition notebooks. I'm like the queen of mini. I love everything mini. So I I carry that around with me, and, you know, just everything. I have to write it down. I'm old school. I can't. I know I have a phone. I've got everything digital. I'm a very technologically inclined person, like, you know, but I just don't like, I have to write it down on paper with my hand for it to go into my brain and be stored. I like to call my little, I don't know if anybody watched The Golden Girls. This is such a ramble off topic, but it ties in. But The Golden Girls, Sophie on there, that's what I call like the little lady that runs around in my brain and kind of like goes in the filing cabinets and in the little doors and finds all the things that I'm trying to think of or do. She's super helpful. I love her. But I think she's drunk most of the time, honestly. So, excuse me, that's how I feel. Anyway, so another thing that I do, I still need my little jar for those. The other thing that I do is if I'm starting a project and I've kind of got like things kind of moving forward and like that, you know, that it's going to be something close to coming up to what I'm going to do. And it isn't something huge that I have to work on and then cut down. Like, I will use these little, I don't know where I got them. I know they were free to me, but I don't have many, so I just reuse them. And then I'm almost out of this little paper pad. I gotta get a new one. I don't know where I found it, like where I bought it, because I've looked everywhere. If anyone knows who sells this again, please let me know, because it came in a big stack and there's nothing on it, like no information about who made it, where it comes from, but it's great. It even has this backside. And sometimes, like for the Valentine swap, I have filled this whole thing out. But yeah, I need another stack, and I thought that stack would last me forever, but apparently I am using it a lot more now, especially that I'm making videos. So anyways, with this, like what I'll do is like here, I'll, you know, make collage tags and kind of give myself an idea. I wanted to use this one because it's not all filled out like I do, like this other one is. And so I don't really want to, like, you know, give away my goodies, but I'll give away this one. But so I have packaged them up like I want to. Like, I'm going to take these 18 note cards and lay them out and tape them and then flip it over and then just make a big mess of fun and art and, you know, using watercolor and acrylic and washi and whatever, papers and whatnots. And then then I can not have to cut it into individual things. I could just take the tape off, and I'm gonna make a video on it, obviously, but once I take it off, then I can just cut the edge, and I have 18 tags done, and not have to go through all the process of cutting. And then I want to do a huge one of 36 pieces. I almost said huger. That's weird. I say weird words sometimes. I do know how to speak correctly, I promise. Anyway, so that's, you know, super fun. And that's how I do that. And this one, I mean, I've already kind of shown some of these things, but just the next one is little paper clips, book mini cards, and puzzle pieces. And like, if you know, I love everything miniature. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's just cute. Anyway, they're my ideas for like different ways you can use them and just my take on it. So anyway, that's how I organize from Sophie in my brain to when I create things. And yeah, you're welcome. I hope it helps someone or, you know, whatever. And I hope you have a great day. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.